Alright guys, so I'm just going to do a quick little voiceover for my time of filming at the volunteers store. I found some pretty cool things, including a lot of false-graph. It looked like somebody had donated their entire false-graph folk art collection. I think that's what that pattern is called that I just picked up that glass for. I did end up getting those stem glasses, those like wine glasses, and then I also got a set of the tumblers in that print from false-graph. So that's going to be coming to my fall collection, and you'll see that at the end in the full haul from all of our thrift store trips. And then also we got to go to a couple of garage sales that were nearby as well. It was a lot of fun to be out with my mom on that day, but I absolutely love this volunteer store because they usually do have a really robust kitchenware collection. There's shelves are usually stocked quite well, and we were there on a Saturday morning right when they opened, and so there were barely anybody in there. As you can see, I already have quite the haul of glassware, so lots of false-graphs and blue. Got these really cool teacups. I'm going to show those more in detail at the end as well. Now this is me just looking through the metal selection. Like I said, this store usually does have quite a bit of kitchenware. Every time I go, I end up coming home with, you know, some type of set of really cool crystal glasses or maybe some false-graph. Last time I was there, I got some Coke glasses that were for me because I love those. And I usually don't find a lot in the other sections when it comes to like home decor, you know, vases or art or something like that. So I did end up picking a few things. I believe I got a set of frames that had some really cool hand-drawn and hand-painted art in them that looked European. So I'm excited to do more research on those, and you'll see those in the haul. So for the most part, it was all kitchenware stuff, but of course, still had a lot of fun looking through all of the other shelves. I was very, very tempted. You'll see this right now. That blue plate, it's for Windsor, Ontario. So it's a Canadian plate. I believe, because it says Canada on the back or on the middle, but then it also has like random stuff from like Detroit on the sides. So I was like, what exactly is this for? But it was made in Japan. I loved the color. Like I said, I'm doing a blue drop. You'll hear more about that later. And so I thought that'd be really neat. But with it being a $4 price, I ended up doing a Google Lens, and it just didn't feel like I would get really enough back to make it worth. Maybe if it was like $2, I would have done it. I did kind of regret not getting that little jewelry box because it was really cute with the pink and blue flowers. But like I said, it's tough sometimes when you're going through and, you know, overwhelmed by so much on these shelves. These shelves were stocked full. And so sometimes you regret some of the decisions you make. And of course, there's always things you miss. As I'm looking back through this and recording this voiceover, there was like a lantern in the metal section, and I'm like, you know what, why did I not look at that? That would have been a cool thing, maybe not for Etsy, but for, you know, live events, and I'm trying to do more of those. So I just kind of have to think that way when I'm going through these shelves for these different thrift stores, like what stuff would look good for an in-person market versus what stuff would look good for Etsy. That's important to keep in mind. They had lots and lots of these like butter dish trays. I don't even know if they're for butter. They just kind of look like they're fancy butter dish trays, like they're missing maybe a lid or something, or they could just be jewelry trays. They had a lot of those. And here's my mom taking up an entire aisle at the volunteer store. And then here is a clip of my finished cart. I did of you with the line of stuff when you were lining up, and I was like, you're just taking over the whole little shopping row here, a whole aisle.
I got. Take that one up front. I got some really cool little ladles.
Yeah. We got a pretty good haul so far.
Yeah. Bonnie's happy.
Yeah.
Getting her shopping done, and she doesn't have to do it.
Well, that's how she's always asked us.
Yeah.
She likes to tell Aunt Carolyn, like, oh, be on the lookout for this. right, so you just saw me and my mom shopping at Volunteer Store of America and Goodwill. I got only a little bit of footage at the Goodwill, but I found some really awesome things, so I'm going to show you my haul. And I'm sorry that the sound is probably a little bit not super loud because of I don't have my microphone with me, so I'm filming this not at home. We did also hit some yard sales, so I found some cool stuff, including a whole bunch of washi tape, which I actually use sometimes to pack up orders from my Etsy shop. So I thought it was fun that they had all sorts of different stuff for washi tape. It looked like from this yard sale that there was somebody at the yard sale or somebody that previously used it to do journaling and planning and stuff. I also got this cute little pin. That is going to be a gift for somebody. And I lucked out with some milk glass, which was actually only 50 cents for each one, which is pretty good for a milk glass. They're a little bit rough, but I can clean them later. And both of these styles I have sold before, so there they are. So that was from one yard sale. And then this is what I got at Goodwill. Not a whole lot, but I've never seen this before, but it's like a little tray, and it's got these 3 divot things that actually hold little cups. And I'm probably for sauce or something? Yeah. My mom is off camera right now, and my dad is too.
Jams and stuff.
Jams, yeah. And that's actually in really good condition, but those are the 3 little cups.
Do salsa.
Yeah. And then it's like on a little tray, like this. Pretty cool. I was happy with that. And I got a new workout top, which worked out perfectly because this Goodwill doesn't have plastic bags anymore, and so I used the top to help protect the glass cups. Alright, what else is in here? Okay, this is... Oh no! It broke! This thing broke.
Oh, we can fix that.
I can fix that.
That's easy.
Well, it just went back in. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
And then I got this little tray at a different yard sale. This is more for picture taking. And did I pull out the little... They also had these cute little candle holder things. That'll probably also be for staging. So that is all the yard sale stuff. Now, on to the crazy stuff I got from volunteers. Because they had somebody, and I'll insert footage of this, somebody had donated their entire collection of the folk, I think it's the folk art or folk something. And they were selling a part of the collection all together for like $150. So I will insert footage I got of that. But then they also had a whole bunch of the glassware from that same print. And I got a couple of sets of that. These are just smoky blue glasses. I got 6 of those because I have a blue themed drop coming up for the month of July. So I thought those were cute, and they're just small little tumbler glasses. Oh, there's one thing in here I can't show because my dad is in the room. These are the Faltzgraf ones. I really liked them because they're like a brown and almost yellow color, so they're perfect for fall. So I've got 4 of the one with the stems, and then 4 of ones that are without the stems. They're more the tumblers. Ones. I'll see if I can find one that I can show. Yeah, there's one. So I got a set of 4 of these. Really cute. And that'll be for fall. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got these 2 cups. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I got these adorable little teacups. They have really nice stamps on the bottom. So I will be excited to do a Google Lens on these to see how much they're worth. But it was just 2 cups sitting together. There were no saucers that went with the print. But they're like in perfect condition, which is awesome because sometimes you don't see that with a lot of these teacups. But yeah, they're really cute. I love the florals. And you can see the print on the bottom that it's made in England. I also just thought the shape of it was really interesting.
You found these at the
Volunteers of America.
Oh.
Blue cups. Those are more blue cups. Oh yeah, I got this little, this is like a creamer pitcher.
Oh, that's cute.
I like that one. That one, I can't read the thing on the bottom, but it says made in Ohio. So it was crafted somewhere. It's probably, it says a place. It's something Ville, Ohio.
Let me see.
Zanesville?
No,
Well, there's a
it's
lot
not a
of
Z.
those.
It looks like an F.
Oh.
Dishwasher.
It's the one in the middle.
Roseville.
Roseville. Yeah, I've heard of Roseville before.
It's
Making
south of
they make
Zanesville.
pottery.
South
Yeah.
of Zanesville.
So
Well,
pretty cool find. I think that's everything that I found. So pretty good haul from today's sales and thrifting. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.